going to tap our front foot into one of the ladder's blocks and then move at a slight diagonal to the right side. For now, leave the hands. Later on, you can add a jab or a jab cross to it if you want to. But from here, as you tap in here, as you move back, your body moves slightly to the right. So in, slightly right, in, back. And you just kind of off center after every attack. More or less the same thing once we reach the one side, going to the other side. So from here, I tap in and I use my whole body to move to the left. So in, left. Okay, so let's go slowly through it again. Towards the right, my left foot goes in and my body goes out of the ladder again to the right side. Tap in, move to the right, tap in, move to the right. Once we reach the end of the ladder, tap in, move to the left, tap in, move to the left, in, and left. Good. So all this is teaching you is tap and move slightly off center, that you don't stay on the center line. Right, do that for a minute, then come back to the next exercise. For our second exercise, we're going to do a bit of tap dancing. It's going to be 2 feet in and 2 feet out. So from here, left goes in, right goes in, left goes out, right goes out. Right goes into the next one, left in, right out, left out. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. And you're moving slowly up the ladder. Once we get to the end, we're going to do exactly the same thing backwards. So left in, left out, right out. Right, left, right, left. Left, right, left, right. And you're going to move up and down the ladder. Next exercise, we're going to be chopping the feet. So from here, tapping both feet into one block and then moving on. So and then the same thing backwards. And you're going to move up and down for, let's say, a minute, forward and back. The idea here is once you get used to the short, compact movements, that you also start getting those knees nice and up. And backwards, same thing. And it's a nice cardio workout. It's going to get those legs nice and fast. For our next exercise, our fourth one in the series, we're going to be moving around the Emerson lines here. It's a little bit of a modified Emerson line structure that I've got going. Each line has a purpose, but we've got the center point here, which is the red duct tape, and then the 9 spots around the center. And we're going to be moving in our fighting position in, and then we're going to move around what we're going to now say is an object, around that red arrow. Then we're going to move in with a jab, we're going to move out, and we're going to keep moving around the circle, or around the obstacle course here, until we reach one side, and then we're going to go in reverse. So from here, we jab, and we're moving, and the main thing that this is going to teach you is to not cross your legs. So you're going to try not going in, and then you want to get around this, and for some reason you're crossing your legs. You want to keep moving and be on balance. Left leads to left, right leads to right. Also, when you've done a rotation, left side and right side round, you change legs and you practice the other side as well. You might be an orthodox fighter or you might be a southpaw fighter, but it's good to balance out your body. For our next exercise, we're going to actually weave in between the obstacles. So if I'm looking at the left obstacle here, I'm going to be moving in, maybe do an attack, and then I need to be moving out on the other side. If I'm on the outside here, I've got to move around this obstacle, and then in here. So you're going to learn to move in, maybe do a couple of attacks as well. And you're just going to be moving around. Once you've done the whole circuit one way around, you're going to do the same thing the other way around. So you're going to be moving in and moving around the other side. And you're going to keep your steps short and quick. And that's the main emphasis of this exercise, is to be able to move in and immediately to the side. Enjoy. For our next exercise, we are actually going to start from the center line. And as we move back, we're going to cut the corner either to the left or to the right, and then we're going to move in again. So the importance here is that you can absorb some momentum towards you, and as you move, you can quickly change angle, either to your right side or to your left side, and it's all about the hip movement. So from here, let's see. We're moving, and we move out, we move forward, and we cut the corner, and we can focus on one direction first, if you feel more comfortable doing that. And then, once you've completed the whole circle, you can go the other direction around. But if you're comfortable with that, let it be spontaneous. You could be moving forward, move to the side, move the other way. So you just start playing, sometimes going forward, same direction. And you just start playing around with the imagination of someone putting pressure on you, and you want to guide them past you and get to their side. For our last exercise, we're going to imagine this punching bag is our opponent. And we're going to use this 90-degree corner here to be able to move and end up on the side of our opponent, from where we're going to do an inner uppercut. Then we're going to move to the other direction. And the idea is that we learn to change the angle very quickly and very close to our opponent at a 90-degree angle to our opponent. So he was coming this way towards us, we want to cut the corner to a 90-degree angle, do an inner uppercut, maybe to the body, it doesn't matter what you do. But the idea here is to visualize your opponent and move with one shuffle in a 90-degree angle. Right, have some fun with that, and that then concludes our series of footwork drills. And then come back for some basics.